I would like to share something with you today as it relates to stress in your life, in our lives. Please understand that all of us, every living, breathing human being, encounters and experiences stress in their lives, in our lives, and that there is no way around it. You are going to have some form of stress throughout your life. You just simply are. It's the human condition. It is inevitable. Nothing you or I can do about changing it, for the most part. Now, there are some stresses, however, you can change. Some things you can change and others you cannot change. For example, there are physical stresses that you may not be able to change, or chemical changes and or stresses that you may not be able to change, that you don't control directly, such as the environmental stresses, or those stresses that are a result of environmental toxins, as it were. The poisons, the chemicals that are spewed out in the atmosphere every single day. We have no control over that. The chemicals and the toxic material that's in our food supply, and it is, if you want to be perfectly honest, food that has ingredients that didn't come with the food by nature's device, if you will, that was created by man to prolong the life of the food on the shelf and various other reasons, to keep you addicted to the foods and the drugs even. That causes physical stress. Also, the water that we drink. Unfortunately, the municipal water that comes out of our faucets contains toxins and chemicals. Now, they may be in certain percentages that may not affect you immediately, but over time, they will. Heavy metals and, let's say, pharmaceutical drugs that have been flushed down the toilet, poured down the sinks, that end up in our water supply, that get recycled back into our drinking water that comes out of our faucets in our homes. Everything cannot be mitigated. So when you turn your faucet on at your house, it's not purely clean. It may look clean, it may be clear relatively, but there are chemicals there that we don't see, but they're still there. There's still fluoride there. That's not good for us. That's a neurotoxin. Most people won't tell you that are in the medical field. Either they don't know it or they know it and they won't tell you. And people in the scientific community definitely won't tell you the harm that fluoride has in the human body. It is indeed a neurotoxin. It can cause and contribute to Parkinson's disease and even Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. The water that you drink with fluoride and some of the other various chemicals that's in our drinking water every day. Now, we can mitigate some of these problems that we have with our drinking water, while I'm on the subject, by boiling the water. That's one, but not all of the things that's in it, and by also investing in a water filter or purifier, if you will, attaching it to your sink, both in your kitchen and even in your bathroom and your shower heads in your bathtub. We can minimize, maybe not totally get rid of, but you're going to be exposed to toxins in some form, fashion, or another. The chemicals that we use to wash and clean, or breathed in, inhaled if you will, or absorbed to your skin, we are going to get toxins in our body and on our bodies from time to time, daily, oftentimes. So, those are some of the things that we can control. by limiting the amount of perfumed soaps and deodorants that we put on our bodies. That's one way. Just basically do your due diligence, read and study on your own, please. Takes a little bit of work on your part, but it's well worth the effort. Now, herein lies the rub, the psychological stress that causes other physical maladies and or issues is people that you deal with from day to day. Unfortunately, oftentimes your family members can stress you. They can put, yes, an inordinate amount of stress on you. And I hate to say this, ladies especially, your husbands, your boyfriends, or your boo can stress you. They could be cheating on you, having an affair on you that you may or may not be aware of. They could be talking down on you in a condescending fashion. This could cause stress. Maybe you picked up a little weight. Maybe you're not as voluptuous as you used to be, and they talk about you. Maybe it's a financial issue. Maybe they're not making as much money and bringing enough money in the home anymore. That could stress you out, and a lot of the burden may be on you to sort of carry the load. In that circumstance, while I'm on that subject real briefly, this is when you should shelter together, bind together, and be more of a unit as opposed to opposition to one another. But if it's your mate or if it's a family member, sometimes you have to relieve yourself of that stress by getting away from that family member. It could be your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncles, your aunts, and even your children. Hopefully not your small children that are in your care, but your grown children, because they can stress you out as well. So I just wanted to breeze through this real quickly, but let me tell you this. This is the biggest one here. If you are in a relationship, family-wise, if you have a mate, or if you have a family member or several family members that are stressing you out and making you sick, literally sick and or ill, you may not just simply want to consider, but you may want to keep them at a distance, even if it means you keep them at a very, very far distance, so that you can maintain your peace of mind. I'm serious. If you want to talk to me, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to confide in me about your own personal situation, I'll take some time out of my day and let you know what my viewpoint is. You don't have to share it with me if you don't want to. You can speak in generality if you want to. I'll pray for you. I'll keep you. I hate to say on my prayer list, but I pray for everyone all of the time. But if you tell me specifically that you have a issue or an issue, I'll pray in general specifically for you. I hope it didn't lose you. But anyway, if you do want to talk to me, I'm pretty inundated with a lot of things in my life as far as business is concerned and my own family, but I'll take time because I am your extended family, I feel. And a lot of people see me as their extended family, especially my students and my friends. But anyway, I'm here to help you, and I want you to realize this, that as much as lies within me, I'll do exactly that as much as I can. No one deserves to live on this planet in misery all or most of their lives, if they can help it. You follow? So I want you to have a wonderful day. Think on what I just said, the things that you can control. In other words, again, remove those things from your life. Make sure that you have a healthy diet. Make sure that you drink purified, clean water, that you get rid of the ills in your life physically, no smoking, drinking, and taking in drugs that you shouldn't be taking into your body. Keep your body as clean and pure as you possibly can, and relieve yourself of those friends and those family members that may be stressing you out as well. And you will feel a whole lot better. Until then, take care.